What's up, guys? It's Rayvon from Love Lola. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making a dope panel ourselves to use to make a bag. All right, guys, for today's project, we are going to be adding these beautiful gold flakes that I found to some fabric because I want it there, you know? So let's make our fabric look the way that we want it to look. I want it to have gold in it. Because I'm going to be using Odicoat today. If you've never used it before, it's cool. It's super easy. I'm going to use a card. This is a card that is no good. So don't use a credit card or something because this stuff will dry hard. So use something that you don't need. Or you can get a tool. There's tools out there that are made for doing stuff like this. But I'm just going to use this card. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of product and apply it to the top. Now, usually I cut a little bit extra over where my pattern starts so that I can grip it, but I didn't do that today. So I'm gonna grab like just something to kind of hold it down. So you're gonna start at the top and you're just going to start sliding it down. And making sure, and I am using something underneath this because you don't want this stuff to get on your workstation. You don't want that. So just put something underneath there to keep your table or your workstation clean. And you're just going to smooth it down until all of your fabric is covered. And once you get it all covered, you're going to start to remove the extra bit off, and when you do that you can just stick it right back in your container. So I'm going to start right here at the top and I'm going to just apply a little bit of pressure and it's going to collect that extra amount of product. I'm just going to stick it back in the container and repeat. You may not be able to see in the video, but it can leave lines like where the credit card ends and the new one starts. So just continue to go over that over and over until you can't really see any more lines. You want it to be as smooth as possible. And this stuff is really cool to use for cotton because it makes your material waterproof. And stain resistant. So it's a really cool product. Not just for sticking stuff to your vinyl, but when you actually want to make your cotton, you know, more durable, a more durable bag. This stuff is great. I actually learned about it in on Facebook. There's a group called Creative Bag Making. If you guys are not a part of that, you need to join it because it's such a great page. There's always so many tips. There's people who've been sewing for 10, 20, 30 years in there, and they always have great advice. And people are also always posting their bags, and I love just to look at the bags that people make. They're so pretty, and you just get so many good ideas. It's just a very cool group to join if you haven't already. Okay, so I've got that on. Y'all, I've never done this before, so please... I'm learning as you're learning. Okay, I'm gonna grab these flakes, and if you want to place them, you can. I think I'm gonna do more of like letting it fall where it may. But do you know? But you do want it to be flat. We'll go back and do that later. Let me see. Oh, okay. I can just kind of crinkle them up. This foil is very soft. I've never used this before. I didn't realize it was so, like, it almost vaporizes into your hand if you play with it too much. I like that. Very cool. So pretty. I like gold so much. I like that. And I do want some pieces to be a little bit bigger. So I'm not going to crumble it all up. This is pretty. I like it. All right, and once you get it to where there is the amount that you want on it, then we are going to pat it down so that it is flat. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty. I love it. Okay, pat it. And when you pat it, it literally is like going into, it like just mushes into the Odicoat. Very cool. Okay, and the bigger pieces, that's great. The pieces that were bigger, that were kind of you know, not getting all the way flat, they kind of pull up on their own when you're patting it, and that's great. So you can grab those pieces that are not adhering to the Odicoat and just remove it, or you can just keep patting it. I feel like if I keep doing it, it's gonna go down, but or I can just take it off. Okay, there we go. Yes, I like this. All right, and if you feel like you want more, you can just add some more. Oh, okay. So if you want another effect, when I just rubbed it, did you see how it kind of spread it out? So it gives it a whole nother vibe if you do that. It's not what I want for the whole thing, so I'm gonna let that be. But I already did that, so I might do a little bit more over here, just so that it kind of doesn't look like a mistake. All right, that'll tie it in a little bit. Put it in a couple of places. Okay. I can dig it. Very cool. All right. So what I'm going to do now, if you wanted to add more, you know, add some more, get it to where you like it. I'm fine with it. So I am going to let this dry for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and add another coat so that I can get this foil sealed in there. Because, you know, you don't want this to have a possibility of flaking off once we're done. So we'll let that sit for a while and then we'll apply a couple of more coats. All right, time has passed and let's go ahead and get a second coat added on and see how much of this is going to catch, if any, as we do that. So we're going to get some product on here. Again, starting at the top. Okay, and there was one piece that I felt was catching, and I just applied a little bit more pressure, and it kind of just grabbed it and flattened it out. So no worries. Perfect. And I'm just running this down. Okay, so I noticed when I got to the very end and came back up, there's a little bit of product that has caught. So be aware of that. See, when I did that, it deposited some of that there. I'm okay with it. If I wasn't, I could just apply pressure and remove it again. But I'm okay where everything just kind of falling organically as it may. I don't want this to look like I put together a pattern. I want it to look very organic. So as I get to the top, if I don't want it all to deposit at the top, I'm going to apply a little pressure, and that's going to drag it with me. And then I can release that pressure as I go down, and it'll start depositing more of those pieces, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, and once I am sure that I've deposited this product all over, I'm going to do the same thing as before and gently go down, applying a little bit more pressure to remove the product. But now I'm not going to put it back in my container because I don't want any of that gold in there. So I'm just going to rub it off on the top of this that I'm using, the cardboard that I'm using. Just wipe it on there. Let me get this out of the way before I get something on it, and then I'll be mad. All right, there we go. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so just keep going through it, getting all of that extra product off and making sure that you don't have any foil that is lifting. You want it all to be flat against your bag at this point. If a piece is sticking up, you can use your finger to flatten it out, or you can just use the card. All right, I think I've got it pretty good. I don't see any marks. All right, so I'm going to let it dry for another 15-20 minutes. And then I'm going to apply another coat. I like it. That's pretty. All right, guys, I've let this dry. And now I am going to be applying my third and final coat. Well, if I have to do another one, I will. We'll just see how it goes. But first, what I'm going to do is go through and press on any pieces that look like they're still lifted up and try to get it flat. And if it's not going down flat all the way because the Odicoat coat has already dried, I'm just going to kind of rip it off because I don't want anything standing up. I need this to all be flat and sealed in. Okay, I got that one. Oh, I think I see another one. Yep. Get off of there. All right. I think that's it. All right, and gonna get another coat on. I'll wipe this card off because I don't want any of those flakes getting into my container for sure. All right, I think we're good. Get a little bit off. I don't need as much now, so I'm going to get a little bit less than last time. All right. I think that's good. All right. So to get it to spread, if you have the card kind of vertical and it starts to build up, just push the card flatter and that will make it spread a little bit more instead of collecting it as much. So you start off a little bit vertical and flatten it as you go to get that build up to spread out. Okay? You'll be able to feel it. It's hard to explain it, but you'll feel it when you do it. All right, and I don't see any pieces lifting up, so that's good. Just take your time and do the best that you can to get it so that there's no lines showing. All right, guys, we're gonna let this sit for another 15-20 minutes and we should be good to go. Hey, when you go to close your container, make sure that you wipe really good around the outside, just in case any product got on there, because I forgot to do that one time and I almost couldn't get it back open, because once it dries, it's going to be, you know, solid, and it made the cap not want to open back up. So just make sure you wipe off anything that gets around the outside before you close it. Okay, so guys, this is what the finished product looks like. Like, pictures really don't do it justice, y'all. It looks so good in real life. Like, oh, and if you like this bag pattern, I have a tutorial for it in my playlist. Go check it out. It's the Perla by Shambhala. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, help us out.